Hi everyone, Leo here, and with this video I would like to share with you a deep dive Real Soldano SLO 100 versus Ampero 2 stage, just focusing on tone. I would like to try to get as much close as possible with the Ampero 2 to the tone of my Real SLO 100. This is actually the fifth installment of what can be considered as a series of videos dedicated to the comparison of modelers versus real tube amp. Some considerations before starting. First of all, I'm not sure what is the SLO 100 model included in the Ampero 2. It should be the model that was released before the last 2020 SLO 100 iteration, as in the Ampero simulation the depth knob is missing, and the depth knob was introduced in the 2020 amp, which is the one I own. So keep it in mind. Second, as usually, for both the amp and the modeler I have used the same IR in my DAW, which is an IR of a greenback speaker. For the Real Soldano I have sent the amp to my third reactive load, where the Ampero 2 goes straight into my audio interface. Third, this time a few things went wrong. Some of them were also funny, therefore I didn't cut them out from the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, as it would really help me to create more videos like this. Let's start. The signal chain is the same I'm using in these videos, so third guitar that goes in the LP split, A channel goes to the Real Soldano that goes into a third reactive load and then straight into my audio interface, B channel goes into the Ampero 2 that goes straight into my audio interface. Then in my digital audio workstation I've loaded a greenback speaker that is used so both by the amp and by the modeler. Let's start replicating with the modeler the same setting of the real amp. Okay, very different. The bright switch is on. That's the reason why I'm not able to get the tone. Okay, there are obviously some differences. What I hear is that my Real Soldano has more bass frequencies, has a tiny bit of less gain, and it is more scooped. This is my first impression. Let's so reduce a bit the gain to enhance the bass and scoop the middle. Okay, we are closer. Let's now focus a bit more on the bass. So maybe I have to scoop the tone a bit more, reduce the treble and reduce even the bass. I think that the bass are almost there. Let's now check out the highs. The patina, I don't know how to call it, of the eye is a bit different, so let me try to enhance the presence. I think we need even more treble. Okay, I think we have to add even more treble, maybe more presence. Wow! I think I'm there. Maybe the volume is a bit too high in the Ampero. I still think the bass are a bit more pronounced. I think we are very close, actually. Let's now play some high notes just to try to get if we have some aliasing. No, I think it's fine actually. Okay, dynamic range test. Okay, they are very similar. In my opinion, the gain is not exactly matched, and so there are some very tiny differences in how the model cleans up and breaks up, but we are talking really about nuances. Let me also check how I feel the unit under my fingers. They are pretty much equivalent. Just the modeler still have some bit of more gains, so that when I do the legato or the fast phrases, it fits a bit better with what I'm playing, but really nuances. So let's now jump to our final considerations. Final considerations here, and please notice that these are gonna be my personal opinions for my specific use cases, and you may not agree with me, and this is totally fine. Furthermore, this video is not paid nor sponsored, and as usually I'm free to tell you my honest opinions. First of all, also this time I was able to nail the tone of my Real SLO 100, and this time with the less expensive unit compared to the previous ones, which is quite remarkable in my opinion. Second, I had to tweak quite a lot, but I didn't notice artifacts or annoying things like I noticed in the Stadium. Third, in terms of tweakability, the Ampero is better than the Quad Cortex, having also preamp and power amp tubes simulations, but then it is less customizable compared to the other ones I have compared, to the other modelers I have compared. As the Stadium, for instance, has 4 more parameters, other than the normal ones, and the Fractal, well, as you know, has around 60 more parameters. Now, for the next videos in this series, I really wanted to do the Fender Tone Master Pro, but actually, the Tone Master Pro has only the lead channel simulation of my Soldano, and not the Crunch one. That is the one I'm using in all these videos, as I think it is the most dynamic channel in the amp, and therefore the most keen to be compared to modelers. I'm still thinking about what to do, but maybe it is just time to do my final wrap-up SLO 100 versus modelers. Please let me know in the comment section below your opinions, or other units to which I should compare the SLO 100 before the final wrap-up. And please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell, as it would really help me to create more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.